Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, we are going to continue our Ancient Civilizations series by looking at the origins of Islam. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. Okay, it's time to do this. The religion of Islam, whose followers are called Muslims, emerged in the Arabian Peninsula. There, in AD 570, Muhammad was born in Mecca, a trading and religious center. Muhammad worked among nomadic herders called Bedouins. Later, he became a successful merchant and decided to marry at 25. He was known for his honesty in business and devotion to his family. Muhammad often meditated on the moral ills of Meccan society, including greed. According to Muslim belief, Muhammad became a prophet at 40 when he was asked by an angel to become God's messenger. When he began teaching, a few listened, but others opposed him with threats. In 622, he and his followers fled Mecca for Yathrib on a journey called the Hijra. Later, Yathrib was called Medina. In Medina, thousands adopted Islam and formed strong, peaceful communities. When Meccan leaders grew hostile, Muslims defeated them in battle. Muhammad returned to Mecca in 630, where the Kaaba, which Muhammad dedicated to God, Allah, became the holiest Islamic site. Muhammad died in 632. The sacred text of Islam is the Quran, believed to be the direct word of God as told to Muhammad. All Muslims study it to learn about God's will and living a good life. Muslims believe that priests are not necessary to mediate between people and God. Muslims gather in mosques to pray. They follow the 5 pillars of Islam, which are the following duties: declaring faith, praying 5 times daily, giving charity to the poor, fasting during their holy month, and making the Hajj, or pilgrimage to Mecca, if a person is able. Because Jews and Christians worship the same God and study what are considered God's earlier revelations, Muslims call them people of the book. In most cases, they have been allowed religious freedom in Muslim societies. The Sharia is a body of laws that interprets the Quran and applies religious principles to legal situations. According to the Quran, women are spiritually equal to men but have different roles. In different places, Muslims interpret women's roles and rights differently. In some cases, Muslims adopted practices of conquered peoples, such as requiring upper-class women to wear veils. And now to recap, Islam emerged in the Arabian Peninsula, where Muhammad was born in Mecca in 570 AD, a bustling trade hub with a spiritual side. He started as a merchant, known for honesty, no shady deals, married at 25, and often reflected on Mecca's greed problem. At 40, an angelic message turned him into a prophet, but not everyone was thrilled. Some sent threats instead of thank you notes. In 622, he and his followers took the famous Hijra to Medina, where Islam flourished. By 630, Muhammad returned triumphantly to Mecca, dedicating the Kaaba to Allah. Islam's sacred text, the Quran, guides Muslims who practice the 5 pillars, pray in mosques, and don't need priests to connect with God. They respect Jews and Christians as people of the book and, in many cases, allowed them religious freedom. Islamic law, the Sharia, interprets the Quran, and while women are spiritually equal, their roles vary by culture. Some customs, like veiling, came from conquered societies. Muhammad passed in 632, but his influence endures with over 1 billion followers worldwide. There you have it, folks. That is the origins of Islam nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons for me. I'll see y'all next time on Nutshelled History.